It's the Community Ties Program with Alex Mikas on Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR.
All right, like we do each and every weekday, we sit down with a member from the community to talk about an organization or an event. And today we're talking with the Greenville Wavaires, as I'm very happy to have onto the program Chelsea Whirledge, director, and also Alex Davis and Ashley Grote. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
As we look forward to talking with the Greenville Wavaires, I don't know, but I think in my time here at WTGR, I don't know if I've ever talked to the group, so this is really exciting. I've seen you perform on numerous occasions, very, very talented, and just want to warn our listening audience that I will not be singing, so that's good news. But these individuals here are joining us today, and we're going to be talking about quite a few different things, but we're going to talk with Chelsea first. As director, it's sort of neat that not only do you get to serve in that position, but you know it from a director standpoint, but you also know it as a student.
Yes, that's correct. It's really neat to be able to have gone through the group as a student and to know all the aspects of being up on stage and performing, and then to have gone through school and then to come back and teach. It's a really rewarding experience. The expectations for the group are still the same and they're still held very high, but it's a really cool experience for all of that to come full circle.
And what I've learned in moving into the area and sort of getting to know Greenville schools and the other area school districts and with the Wavaires program, I know there's a lot of history there, and it's a very proud group.
Yeah, the group has been around for a long time. This year we will celebrate our 45th year of Night Out with the Wavaires. So that's really cool that that's been going on for so long, and these kids will put a lot of time and effort into that performance. So it's just cool to see the tradition continue, and every year the kids are just getting better and better and are really striving for a real high level of excellence in their performing.
Talking with a couple of the students here today, we have Alex Davis and also Ashley Grote. And Alex, you are a senior, going to be a senior at Greenville?
Yes, that's correct.
And it's sort of unique with the idea that you've been able to be a part of the program since your freshman year.
Yes, that was a great opportunity I was given. It was really awesome to get that call, be like, you want to be a Wavaire? I was like, yeah.
Now, talking about that, I know we were discussing before the show, this is something that you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, ever since I was in elementary school, the Wavaires used to come and sing, and I was like, I really want to do that. So to be a part of it is really cool.
Now, you have a position amongst the group and a title.
Yeah.
And what is that?
I am the president of the vocal music department, and I'm also the equipment manager for the vocal music department.
And sort of just give a little bit of an overview of those positions.
President, I kind of try to keep things together. I try to keep everybody focused and stuff, like when she's not around. And then as equipment manager, I have to manage, like when we do setups, like we set up our whole stage by ourselves, the Wavaires do. So I'm kind of in charge of that and trying to make sure everything gets done before we perform. A
lot of time and energy goes into being a Wavaire, but that's not the only activity that you do. You're very busy. You got some other fun things that you enjoy, and talking about extracurriculars.
Yeah, I'm swim. I'm in theater. I'm in various clubs at the high school. I'm in student council, and then I also dance a couple days a week for Bar the Breck's.
Wow! Oh my! And also joining us here is Ashley Grote. And Ashley, like Alex, being a Wavaire was something that you really look forward to doing in high school.
Right. I've just, seen the Wavaires in earlier education, and seeing them up on the stage just really, I guess, inspired me in high school to go out for the group and be a part of that.
And you also have a title and a position amongst the group.
I do not. I am actually just a senior in the group.
You're just in it for it. Okay,
yep.
Well, that's cool. And then, but you're also very involved in some other extracurriculars.
Right. I am in many clubs at the high school. I participate in track and soccer. Student council I was a part of, so lots of extracurricular activities.
Well, we look forward to your senior year, and we also look forward to a great year when talking about the Wavaires. And Chelsea, it's going to be a special year because I know that you're planning a really exciting trip for December.
Yeah, we will be attending Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, December 3rd through the 8th, and we're going to have 4 performance opportunities while we're there, and we are gearing up and getting ready for that. We will also be joined by Greenville High School Jazz Scene, which is the jazz band, and they are directed by J.R. Price. So that group's going to join us, and we're going to do some performing together, which actually has never been done before at the high school.
Really? Wow, that's exciting, and what a trip. And I guess, is this something that happens every couple of years amongst your students where you try to plan one big event?
Yeah, the group usually travels every 3 to 4 years, and we try to choose a location that is going to best work for the group and where they're really going to be able to showcase their talents and do a lot of performing, but also experience a new area or a new location that they maybe haven't visited before.
And Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually got to experience the last trip that the group got to take in New York?
Yes, that was correct. I did get
And how was that experience?
Oh, it was amazing. We got to go to multiple Broadway shows. We got to see Times Square. It was a really great experience.
And we looking forward to Disney World?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never been before.
I know, Ashley, when I sort of mentioned that trip, you sort of lit up. I'm sure you're really looking forward to that experience.
Yes, very excited. I was not able to be a part of the New York trip, so this is my first trip, so very excited.
That is going to be an absolute thrill. But Chelsea, with the trip, it does cost money, and you guys are going to be doing a few things, and you've already done some things and trying to raise some money.
Yes, we have already, we did a camp show last week and a spaghetti dinner, and we sold some cookie dough at the end of the school year, different things. As the year comes to an opening this school year, we're going to be doing a cookie dough sale again, as that went really well. Another thing that people can do is we have patron ads, and basically what that does is that gets a person's name in our program as a supporter of the Greenville High School Vocal Music Department and of the Wavaire trip. Those are $5. If you are interested in wanting to place a patron ad, you can do that. You can either contact me directly at the school, or you can send an email to me, and that can all be found on the Greenville High School staff website.
Talking with the Greenville Wavaires today on the program is they are planning a very special trip down to Disney come December, and they are looking forward to the 2014 and 15 season as we look forward to school getting back in session, and more importantly, these folks getting back on stage and discussing sort of your schedule. Alex, you're kind of busy year-round, right?
Yeah, because with swim season and Wavaires, I just kind of, in theater, I kind of just fill in all the holes.
But being a Wavaire, you kind of start back up sometime after sort of a June break, and then sort of get back into the swing of things?
Yeah, that's correct. We start about the second to third week of July, and then we go through, we have our camp normally is the last full week of July, and then we do a few practices before the fair, and then we start up again when school starts.
Now, Ashley, how many folks are involved in the Wavaires?
There are 16 members this year, so it's a little bit of a bigger group.
16 members, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is also a class too, right?
Right. We have a class period during our school day for Wavaires, and we also have a concert choir period. So
awesome. And Ashley, when talking about the schedule for concert dates, has that been decided or picked out yet?
Yes, we have a fall concert, which is October 21st, and we also have a night out with the Wavaires, which is in November 1st.
All right, good stuff. So you want to circle those dates. And I also know, Chelsea, you guys are always looking to perform, and if someone's out there looking for some entertainment, you'd be happy to provide.
Yeah, definitely. We perform for various organizations around the community and in the Miami Valley. If someone was interested in doing that, once again, you can call me at the high school. It's 548-4188, extension 855. Or you can always look up my information and find my email on the school website.
All right, great stuff. We're talking with the Greenville Wavaires. We're going to have more with them in just a few, so stay tuned as it's a Tuesday edition of Community Ties right here on Tiger Country.
The Community Ties program continues with Alex Mikas on Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR.
All right, 11:23 is the time. A couple of minutes left in Community Ties as on this Tuesday. We're very happy to be talking about the Greenville Wavaires as Chelsea Whirledge the director, has joined us, and also bringing some students, seniors Alex Davis and Ashley Grote. And we are getting ready for a Disney trip come December, but a lot to happen before that, as they got some concerts, and they're also going to be doing some fundraising. And Chelsea, you're going to be out at the fair.
Yeah, one of the big fundraisers that we do are the Wavaires participate with the Rotary Club, and we do their lemon shake-ups. Throughout the week, the students will take between 40 to 50 4-hour shifts, and they'll be shaking lemonade.
All right, well, great. And I'm not, Alex and Ashley, I'm not going to make you perform here this morning. Even though I really thought about it, and somebody asked me earlier today, they said, are you going to make them sing? I said, well, we'll see. But are you going to be sort of performing while shaking things up at the fair?
Oh, yeah, we kind of like to sing little songs and stuff while we do it, and people like it when we start performing while we're shaking our lemonade.
I would guess that would be a good tip, right?
Yeah.
So if I come out and I find you guys at the fair and I throw you a couple extra bones, you'll be able to sing me a couple songs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. You're on the rope now. Ashley, that's got to be sort of a fun experience, though, getting outside the classroom and getting outside of practice and just doing something that you're not necessarily accustomed to. I guess that's kind of a good team-building activity. Would that be a fair statement?
It is. We definitely get to work with, new people in the group and old people in the group, and it really helps to just build relationships, being in a shake-up stand for a couple hours. So
I bet, and a really, really good fundraiser. And Chelsea, I guess, we had mentioned your group sort of being open to performing. You're probably also sort of open for fundraising activities, right?
Yeah, definitely. If there's anyone who out in the community who would maybe want to team up with us and do some fundraising, I know, like we said, we do the lemon shake up with the Rotary Club, and so that's been a really good experience. But if there are other organizations in the community, we would definitely be willing to sit down with them and talk with them about pairing with them for some fundraising activities.
And talking about trying to raise some money and whatnot pertaining to the Disney trip, that does have an expense to it, and I'm sure anything sort of helps in sort of trying to generate that money to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it can be a challenge. Like I said, we're trying to be really creative with different things that we're doing. Another event is the Sunshine 5K, which the Hope Foundation puts on, and we're actually participating in that, and anyone who goes in and registers for that and signs up under a team name of GHS Vocal Music, we actually get some of the proceeds back from that as well. So that's a good way that people can participate in a community activity and also give back to our organization as well.
Oh, terrific. And do we know when that 5K is coming?
Yeah, it's scheduled for Saturday, September 13th. Deadline to register early is August 30th, but I believe you can actually register online up until the date of the event.
Terrific. And again, we're talking with Chelsea Whirledge, director of the Greenville Wavaires, also students Alex Davis and Ashley Grote, as looking forward to another great year with the Wavaires. And this year they plan on taking their talents down to Disney for a special trip. All right, obviously your senior year is coming up, and that's exciting. We hope to make some more memories from that senior year. But so far, Ashley, what have you enjoyed most about being a Wavaire?
I have definitely enjoyed the cantatas. Just seeing the inspiration we've given some people, in churches, and seeing their experiences has just been a real joy for me. And
you guys perform at various churches throughout the area. That's a sort of a common thing with the Wavaires.
Right. We've been doing that for, probably since we've started, going around to different churches in the community and just, giving praise music.
And how about for you, Alex? What have you enjoyed most of your time?
I like performing. I like being in front of a crowd, and I like them coming to me and saying, "Oh, you did a nice job," or like, "Oh, we really enjoyed your performance." It's just like that praise afterward. That's like my favorite part of performing.
Awesome. And Chelsea, as we sort of wrap up things today, your enjoyment of sort of leading the group.
Yeah, it's been really exciting. Last year I got hired only 2 weeks before camp, so I kind of jumped in and didn't really know the kids. But ever since I've met them and been able to work with them, they've been a joy to work with. They're always working really hard, and they have a great work ethic. They work well together as a team, and it's just really cool to be able to lead them and be able to work with a group that is striving so hard to provide really excellent entertainment for the community.
And looking ahead, just sort of maybe throw out those concert dates for folks.
Yeah, our fall concert, which is our entire department, will be held on Tuesday, October 21st at Memorial Hall at 7 p.m. And then a night out with the Wavaires is on Saturday, November 1st, and that is at 7:30 in the evening as well.
And for individuals looking for more details or possibly ways to get involved pertaining to fundraising, your contact information.
Yeah, you can contact me at Whirledge. It's CWHIRLEDGE at greenville.k12.oh.us, or you can always call the high school at 548-4188, and our extension is 855.
Ashley, Alex, Chelsea, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been a joy this morning, and best of luck this year, and look forward to seeing you at the fair, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for Community Ties when talking about this Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow with some more music as Main Street Greenville on the spotlight. Amber Garrett's going to be stopping by, and they'll be bringing Higgins Madewell, who's going to be performing at Lunch on the Lawn when talking about Friday, that being a first Friday this week, August 1st. So that will be tomorrow's Community Ties for July 30th, it being a Wednesday. We'll get it started just after your 11 o'clock news. Right now, your Midday Farm Show. This is Tiger Country.